So today, I mostly want to talk about Thanksgiving because I kind of think Thanksgiving is kind of really awkward most of the time. And then when family comes, it's just a big pile of a mess. Say, like, grandpa and grandma come and they sit down at the dinner table and they're like, "How's Billy been? Has he been behaving? Has he been doing good in class and stuff?" And then before you know it, the entire family just spills their entire mess of their family history out fucking in front of the front table, and then everyone just has to hear it. And then, and then also Thanksgiving, it's both, it's mostly people trying to fake be nice and actually like each other so they can just eat and then leave, if that makes sense, kind of. But yeah, I just feel like at this point, it's kind of a waste of time. Like, it was funny when they had the frickin' National Lampoon movies, you know what I mean, in the '80s, and they, talked about this stuff and made fun of it in, like, the magazines and all that. But, now it's kind of actually a lot more serious, especially with the media and all that, and then how, like, like, how different each generation was to, like, now. It's kind of it's just you can't it's like an alien trying to explain how they came to Earth from their spaceship, you know what I mean? It doesn't work. Like say, for instance, the National Lampoon movies, the main guy, I don't know his name, but the main guy, he tries to fix everything, entire movie, and tries to make everyone happy and all this stuff. And then, like, the Thanksgiving stuff and then the Christmas, you know, lights he had to put up on the thing. He eventually just fell off, and then the lights shut off. And then he's like, "Look, look, I have them on." And then the lights shut off again. And then he's like, "No, no, wait, wait." And then, they turn back on and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's just one giant struggle of a mess most of the time. And yeah, it's very not fun at all. Another thing about Thanksgiving, especially today, like, what my family went to Fry's or something, and then we were looking at the turkeys. We had to, like, look by the pounds and stuff, and it's like, what, some of them, like, "Oh, this is $26, this is $25." Like, it's a big difference, like a dollar fucking 50 cents or something. But at the end of the day, they're all just too expensive, like a fucking almost a $30 turkey or something. At that point, you might just go out to eat. It'd be expensive, but imagine all that work, prep, and cooking just to get all your family together, just to fucking clown on each other. And then everyone has a disagreement how they should cook the food, you know what I mean? Like, no, the turkey has to be seasoned with the tahine or whatever sauce or something, blah blah blah, because it's a family tradition. Or no, we have to do it this way. It needs to be Cajun, and it's I made it up recently. It's a new recipe, but it's a part of a new trend, and everybody likes it. It's just stuff like that, I guess. But it's yeah, it's just really weird. I feel like, but like yeah, they're like, "Oh my god, let's try to look through this whole box of turkeys and see if we can find a $24 turkey," but they all cost too much anyways. Who cares? I don't think it's a big difference at that point, for a 25 to $24 turkey. And then what, the highest dollar for a turkey is like $28. So I'm just like, well, fuck. Like, it doesn't matter. Just pick something or leave. I know the food's a little cruddy sometimes, but it's cheap enough. Let's just go to Golden Corral and just have a buffet, with food and stuff at that point. I know I only went to, like, Golden Corral like once or twice, and one time was like in 2013 or something. And then of course they have the signature chocolate lava freaking waterfall thing. You put your freaking fruit, cookies, or whatever the hell you want on that. I don't know how sanitary it is. I think I read something before, like, it's not as sanitary as you think. Like, you're just dipping shit and shit. People sticking their hands and stuff. It's exactly what you would think it is. You're sticking your hand in a chocolate bowl that is spilling over like a waterfall, putting your food in it. But yeah, we went to Golden Corral. It tastes like microwavable food. But if I ate it, I might actually be pretty happy with it because I'm not as picky as I used to be. And also, as the older you get, it doesn't really matter anymore. You're probably just hungry at that point. You're like, well, everything costs too much. Fuck that $20 turkey. Let's just go to the Golden Corral and get, like, freaking, I don't know, potato salad or something, and then eat it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it doesn't really matter if you can. The only thing that really matters, I feel like, what people are just misunderstanding about, like, the traditions and Thanksgiving and stuff at this point is just the traditions itself, like, what was the whole purpose? This is whole the frickin' Thanksgiving started, like, it started as, like, a thing where people to, like, get together, break bread, and, just celebrate either Jesus or life or whatever you call it, whatever religion everyone believes or, their perspective on life. But now it's just like commercialized to the point where it has to be like stuff, like Christmas, like we need this present, we need this, it's just very money grabbing at that point. It's just too commercialized. But they're like, we need to get the turkey, we need to have it freaking tradition, blah 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 blah. But at that point, we're leading off of the tradition. We're making it too difficult at that point. I feel like we should just go back to the tradition where we had, let's just find a way to like get some food on the table that's cheap enough and just bring the family and just be as real and calm as possible. You don't need to like each other on Thanksgiving. I feel like that's some things that people just don't understand. You don't need to like each other on Thanksgiving. You just got to like be calm, find a way to break bread and just get along kind of, I guess. But don't act like you like each other while you're getting along. Just, I don't explain it. Maybe I'm just not talking pretty good on it. But yeah, just stop liking each other in like a fake way. Just show up to the Thanksgiving table, just ask how people doing and then blah blah blah, just do your own thing. That's all you need to do, I feel like. But what else is there? So I covered tradition, the food costs too much, people trying to like each other. I don't know, there's a whole big list I have on freaking stuff. It's just like Christmas at this point. Like it's just too. I need the new president. I need this. I need that, and the president has to be like this big and stuff like that. What happened to Christmas before when it was just like a shitty Christmas tree, and then people just getting random gifts that they made for each other, like actually made it. That seems more like deep down to the root of like people actually giving gifts out than just going to Walmart and, hey, I got you a necklace and a candle. People actually used to make like knit stuff, and I know it might cost a lot now, but at this point, you don't need to knit. You need to go to frickin' Joann's and get like some fabric and frickin' sew up a pillow or something. You can go to frickin' I don't know, the Dollar Tree, get a toothbrush or something, maybe fucking paint it, maybe make me make a craft out of it. I'm sure they have clay and stuff there. Maybe you can give to like a toddler or something. Or yeah, they have like $5, not $5, $1.50 glasses there, I think. And then I don't know actually how much they cost, but they have to at least cost a dollar or something. But get something cheap. It can't be that hard. It's just the thought into it. You have to create a thought. Don't make it like shitty. Like there definitely are shitty gifts that you can give to people that you think you're like putting thought into because it costs a lot of money. But reality, it's just fucking you grabbing something, and giving it to them instead of actually thinking like, would it be a good idea to like give someone something like this is very personal. Say someone likes history or something. Maybe your family had like a magazine that you don't really care about, and it's from like I don't know the 1900s or something, and then you're like, maybe I should give it to them. They'll have more use than I do because they're more interested in that. You know what I mean? That's the kind of the perspective I have it on this point. And then what else? Yeah, the perspective of you just got to put the thought into it before you actually, give and do stuff. Maybe, maybe I don't know. And then, yeah, the thing about it too, yeah, the food. Everyone's always fighting over the food. How, like, what should we? Who should eat this? How many proportions we have? Blah blah blah. And then sometimes people they overfeed you, like grandma and grandpa. They're like, "Here you go. You hungry? You still hungry, sweetie? We have pie. We have this. I'm like, Jesus Christ, just calm down." And then the only thing I like about it, even though I feel like sports has gotten a little overrated these past couple years and stuff and all that, I like the tradition where people sit down, they watch TV, nothing stupid like, I don't know, some like overrated freaking MTV show or something, like Kardashians and stuff like that. Nothing like bad. I just feel like maybe something like I feel like that kept tradition around is maybe like football or something or like some sport or like watching like the parades. I don't know how more, how much they have the parades now with, all those people, and they have like the little balloon animals and then the march bands and stuff, and Christmas songs and stuff. That's the stuff I feel like kept fuck, I can't talk. The tradition alive, I feel like. And then yeah, that's the only thing I feel like we done really good on. Other than that, I feel like everything else has been pretty shit. Oh yeah, and another thing I feel like I need to talk about too is some of your family members, they come from all the way out of state, which is cool and all, and sometimes it is necessary and all that. Even though everyone knows flying can be probably a pain and a hassle, but the only problem is like you always have to worry about how they're supposed to get back. I don't know. It's just we have to figure something out. And then that's the only really annoying part too, is like how you're supposed to like figure out where your family's supposed to go home and all that too. Stuff like that. I don't know what else. I don't know how school been recently, how the school's been handling all the holiday stuff. Usually it's just say, don't worry about it. We'll just cancel it. Winter break, go off, do your thing, which totally makes sense. Everyone needs to not go to school fucking 24/7. I know different countries, the different like China maybe or something has to be different, but